Our journey to Jackson's history now takes us to the moment that Civil War arrived in the capital city. The nation was just 2 years into the Civil War when fighting came to central Mississippi. Federal troops under the command of General Ulysses S. Grant, James McPherson, and William T. Sherman were marching through the state as a part of Grant's Vicksburg campaign. First landing at Bruinsburg, south of Vicksburg, Grant took Port Gibson on May 1st, then on to Raymond on May 12th, and Union forces arrived in Jackson on May 13th, 1863. Confederate forces were gathering here in Jackson in anticipation of the assault on Vicksburg under the direction of General Joseph Johnston. On May 12th, during the Battle of Raymond, McPherson's army encountered Confederates commanded by General John Gregg. McPherson defeated Gregg, but the intense fighting at Raymond made Grant realize the forces at Jackson were stronger than he thought. Grant ordered the attack on Jackson from two positions. General McPherson attacked Jackson from the northwest, while General Sherman's men attacked the city from the southwest. About 6,000 Confederates were defending Jackson here near Fortification Street, which marked the northern defenses of the rebels in 1863. When General Joseph Johnston arrived in Jackson on May 13th and saw the condition of the men, he sent a telegram back to the capital of the Confederacy at Richmond and said, "I am too late." Johnston ordered the evacuation of Jackson, retreating with his men 25 miles north to Canton. On May 14th, during the thunderstorm, the Federals made contact with the Confederates from 5 miles from Jackson. Rebel forces were no match for Grant and Sherman, and soon the capital city was occupied. Sherman showed no mercy and burned Jackson to the ground, setting fire to factories, warehouses. Rail and telegraph lines were cut and other key infrastructure destroyed. Joe Johnston was now cut off from Vicksburg, leaving General John Pemberton to defend the city himself. Perhaps the biggest blow to the Confederates. Grant laid siege to Vicksburg May 18, 1863, and for 47 agonizing days, he slowly strangled Vicksburg into surrender. However, Joe Johnston was still amassing men, forming 32,000 men into what was called the Army of Relief to engage Grant, but they were too late. On July 4th, Pemberton surrendered to Grant, and Vicksburg was now in Federal hands. Grant quickly repelled the Army of Relief, and they retreated back here to Jackson. Grant followed, and Jackson was put under siege yet again, July 10, 1863. Confederate General William Loring's division held defensive positions here, extending east of the Canton Road to the Pearl River. A number of batteries were posted on this line, the most prominent of which was a site known as the Cotton Bale Battery, consisting of 9 cannons. After repelling several assaults by Union infantry against this position, the guns were withdrawn, and the Confederate Army evacuated yet again on July 16th. When the siege was over, Jackson laid in ruins. In fact, it earned the nickname Chimneyville because only the chimneys of the houses were left standing after Mississippi's capital city was left abandoned, the cost of total war.